isn't it?
The BSAA. A little too late.
What is the FBC doing here? Answer me, Raymond.
I don't have to answer anything. You have no authority over this.
There's no time to fight. We've got to...
Give it a rest. I don't even know why you're here or who you're fighting.
Raymond, stop right there!
Nothing will change unless you get your hands dirty.
Well now. Alright.
So the FBC is on this ship too. What's going on here?
We're operating without any intel. We need to search this ship for answers. Not that I relish the idea.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a very interesting video. The reason I say that is because I try to usually do my voiceovers while I'm actually playing the games, but in this particular case, that failed horribly due to some technical issues, and so I'm having to record this after actually playing. So I apologize about that, and I also apologize that this video is a little bit long, and it has been extremely trimmed down because this section involves a lot of going all around this ship, and I'll explain more about that as we get into it. But what you see here is right after our encounter with Raymond. If you go into the door that it appears that he came out of in the first place, there are a couple of rooms that you can check, find some items, all that good stuff. That key was right across the hall. I didn't even have to really work for that. If it looks like sometimes I'm messing around at the beginning and I don't know what I'm doing, part of that is because I don't. I usually play about 4 or 5 games at a time, and so, you know, just depending, I may not have actually touched this game in a while, and I have to relearn all the controls. Here it looks like we have the captain's quarters or whatever else. I usually don't stop and read stuff like this, but every now and then you'll find something good like this one that it's a message or something that kind of helps set the tone for the game. So although I'm not usually a big fan of reading in-game materials a lot, it helps every now and then. Like this shit right here, the entire history. No, I'm good. I'm not reading this. No. Let's go. Hey there, Captain. Looks like you're not having a great day. Alrighty. Grab the map, because it actually comes in pretty handy. And make our way back to the dining area where you encounter a new type of enemy. And that thing right there, as you can see, shoots crap at you. It is really annoying. It doesn't even do like a ton of damage. It's really annoying. And if you shoot them enough before they launch it, it'll either slow them down from firing it, or you'll kill them before they actually get a chance to. I still hate their slow fall. I've wasted so many bullets thinking that they weren't dead, and they actually were. I like these doors, but they take too damn long. Just too damn long. And this must have been like a really freaking fancy cruise ship. That's all I'm going to say. Like, really fancy. I would have never been able to afford this. So this is one of my favorite rooms so far in the game. It's the... I have no clue what it's called, actually. It's the Grand Ballroom, or why do we need this on this ship? That's exactly what it is. I really don't know. Anyway, the point is that this place looks really cool. The music is ominous. it feels like old school Resident Evil, and it actually kind of reminds me, especially with the music, it reminds me a lot of Castlevania. But I love this part of the game right here. It's a good atmosphere. It's a very good feeling. I may be the only person on the planet that ever says this and isn't joking, but there's a part of me that wishes that they would make a game, and I know Capcom, Konami, two different companies, but that they would make a game where they just drop Simon Belmont in Raccoon City or someplace like this. It just seems like that would work well for some reason. I was kind of looking around to see if there was anything hidden, any special pictures. You're not even actually going to see all the footage of me looking around because I was double checking a lot of stuff. But this area was quite fun, and I have a feeling that we'll be coming back here very soon. Not in this chapter, but you know, soon. Come on, door. Thank you. And so I walk in, and my first thing is... Oh god, there's that noise, and what is this? Yeah. Oh, can't kill it. I totally expected it to attack me. I really thought that's what was going to happen. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is still going to happen. Also, while we're on it, that ballroom place or grand hallway or whatever we were just in, I haven't looked ahead. I don't know for sure, but I would put down money that there's going to be a boss fight in there.
What is this?
Well, I would say it's the pool, but I wouldn't go swimming. This is the rich people fancy pool with their, you know, high ceilings and indoor pools with like retractable ceiling panels. And of course the big sludge makes noise because it had to be creepier. Yeah, there you go. Good job, Jill.
Don't want to go down in that.
Parker. I had a discussion with a guy who had beaten this game and a friend of mine on Facebook, and we agreed that all of your sidekick characters in here are pretty much useless. Also, they do very little damage, like, in comparison. There's no way that their guns do the same amount of damage as you. See, there's one right there. I totally missed that. Could have just jumped on me and I'd have been dead. Alright, now here comes the fun part. You hear that? You hear that creepy, constant... It just goes on forever. It'll get on your nerves, but I give them credit. It's really creepy. Like, seriously, listen when we get a little bit closer. Yeah, that's creepy. That's whoever the sound guy was. Good job. 'Cause no. It gets on your nerves just because it's so repetitive. He only says like 3 things. But, yeah, you missed. But, they did a really good job with that. And the whole idea now is we're trying to get to some form of communications room or something, which Parker points out like 90 times. Hey, we need to go over there. God, you're useless, Parker. And, you know, we're getting to that. And I'm pretty sure they point this out later, but what you end up fighting is a mutated comms officer.
Monsters hiding behind every corner.
We have yet to find one survivor.
But this is the first boss fight for the game, for those of you who are keeping track. It's a challenging boss fight. I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard. I had to go look something up, but I'll explain that more in a minute. There's just one aspect that they don't tell you to do, and I think I'd done it a couple more times. I might have stumbled onto it. But I want to show you my first death at this boss, just because it's kind of fun. And just so you know, this is where I was being stupid and not planning ahead. Yep. That thing. Oh crap, he has friends. And I thought I could survive one swipe from him, but he has a one-hit kill. Yeah, that's right. If he grabs you a certain way and you don't block it, one-hit kill. Alright, so what I noticed was I kept fighting the guy and I ran out of ammo a lot. And I never had gone back and gotten the shotgun because I didn't realize that this is what I had needed to get the shotgun. And they want to make sure you're still awake and paying attention after you just trekked all the way back through the boat. So I'm going to kill this dude. Parker's going to put in his 10%. Good job, Parker. And then now we're going to try this boss again. Now that I have more than just my pistol, and you can run around the staging area and grab all the ammo, I have a lot more confidence. Also, I thought I was being really freaking slick here. Because I'm going to stand out here outside this window, shoot this, and there's a explosive barrel in there. I'm going to hit, nope, his fat ass is going to get in the way, and I missed the first shot. Plus, he has friends. Like I said, he summons all these things from the windows. However, what it took me at least one try to figure out was that you can't ever really kill all of them. They keep respawning. And the thing that I had to go look up online, and I was glad to find out that I was not the only person that had trouble with this, is when you stun him with the explosive barrels, or when you just do enough trauma to that small tiny head he has up there next to the big circular thing, he's kind of fucked up. Anyway, when you do, when you do enough damage, you go run up and hit him. And that was weird how, like, the banister cock blocked me there. Excuse me. Also, dude, I don't care if you're human. You're trying to kill me. Get away. It's me or you, sucker. That's not cool that you can drop down. The boss cannot drop down. He's a little bit slower and a little bit fatter. And apparently loves fire. Yeah, you can say you're human all you want. I'm not buying it. That's just not happening. Sorry, dude. So I think I'm really slick right here. I'm like, oh, you know, no one's behind me. Parker's dealing with the one enemy out of 1,000. And I'll just, I'll get cock-blocked by the wall and then by the monster again. Son of a bitch. Yeah, your cries are falling on deaf ears. I'm out. I'm trying to use as much pistol ammo as I can first because there's more of that than shotgun ammo. And when I'm using it on the barrels, I don't want to waste a shotgun shell on the barrel. He faked me out right here. I thought there was an opportunity, and I did the evade. And then I get an achievement for stepping in one of his traps. I don't want to say video games are easier, but since when do you get achievements for stepping in a trap? Oh, good job fucking up. Here's an award for it. It's ridiculous. Also, I want to talk about the evade for a second. Again, same conversation with the same Facebook friend. I don't think there's an actual system for it. I mean, there's a mechanic for how you do it, but sometimes it works, and sometimes it just doesn't. And there are a lot of times where you'll nail the evade. Nope, saw that. You'll nail the evade, and it just, you know, won't happen. It's almost like the game's like, no, you've gotten too many already. I don't know. It's really weird. So, as you can see, after you run this dude around and get all the explosive barrels by themselves are not going to be enough to kill him. He takes a lot of damage. So, I'm just going to keep reloading this shotgun, and I'm going to get you, because I'm tired of playing this section, to be honest. There we go. Now, I noticed that unlike a lot of bosses, when you kill him, his minions don't despawn. Which I totally intended. I was just like, well, I'll just clear out this area. Thank you for the key. I'll just clear out this area. Then I realized I was out of shotgun shells. And I said, bump that. I'm out.
Leave this monster-infested hellhole.
That's the first cool thing you've said all day. Let's go. There's still a few more monsters, and I'm going to take some time to do this for a second, just because I want the extra bullets it gives. I don't know if you saw that daring dodge that missed me. I mean, it wasn't really a dodge. I didn't move. Also, I didn't just know this was here. The video I had to watch to figure out how to beat the boss. He did it before the boss fight, and I just forgot to. Now I can carry more ammo. So once you get all that done, you go to the communications place, and you figure out where that is by reading one of the notes. And you go back through the creepy music and all that. And then here we go.
Raymond!
Looks like we both were too late.
What are you talking about?
You did that, you asshole.
Creatures who do not yet know of us. Time
Both of you.
has come.
Look,
Thou wilt that I remove. The desperate grief which wrings my heart already.
Little masked friend.
Speak of it. But if my words be seed that may bear fruit of infamy to the traitor whom I know, speaking and weeping shalt thou see together. I know not who thou art, nor by what mode thou hast come down here. The world is in our hands. This is the T-Abyss virus.
T-Abyss? Okay, of course, sure. Is that... wait. So it's like Piranha 3D? Or 3 double D?
He's turning guppies into jaws.
Shut up.
And even a child could guess what will happen next.
And then he just goes back drinking his coffee.
We are Veltro.
Vengeful messengers from the depths of the Inferno.
so this is our man. I knew it was Veltro.
Shut up, Jessica.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Okay, Dante.
Abandon hope. He's quoting Dante.
Stop stealing my god.
About Quentin Airport. Look for something linked to this ship, O'Brien.
Yes, I read you. I'll send Quint and Keith.
What?
Oh, you two are dead.
Get ready to move.
You guys are not making it.
I hate snow.
Snow hates you.
What?
Just find out anything you can on Veltro.
What is this banter?
I don't see a thing. I thought the Mediterranean was just like...
I didn't know heels came with wetsuits.
Be
That's
patient.
interesting.
Finding a ship at sea is like finding a needle in a haystack.
No kidding. But that still doesn't solve our problem. Hey, are you even listening?
We'll find you, Jill. I promise.
One track minded. Okay, well, that's the end of that. I know it was kind of an interesting, odd video for my usual stuff, but we'll get back on track next time. Promise.